Good evening. Although we might not all be parents, we all have parents. Or we know that we came from a mother who gave birth to us, right? For this reason, I'm going to highly recommend that you hire a doula at your next birth. Or if you're not planning on having children, pass on the information. Dona International, which is the largest doula association in the world, explains a doula and talks about how the word comes from an ancient Greek meaning a woman who serves, and is used to refer to a trained and experienced professional who provides continual physical, emotional, and informational support to a mother before, during, and just after birth. Studies have shown that women who have doulas at their birth have shorter labors, fewer complications, babies are healthier, and they breastfeed more easily. Before we go into more detail about what a doula is, let's talk about why do we need a doula. 1, the empowerment of women. Women need to go back to natural birthing. It's not normal for us to have interventions such as the epidural, which is a shot in our spine that numbs us from the waist down, or a C-section, which is a cut from one side of the abdomen to the other side of the abdomen. Another reason is the cost. Having a natural birth reduces the cost of your bill by thousands of dollars. And you have fewer risks if you have natural birth. So, how much does it cost to be pregnant and have a baby in the U.S. today? According to New York Times, out-of-pocket costs ranges anywhere from $2,000 to have an all-natural birth to more than $31,000. These expenses occur because of epidurals and C-sections. This study was done in 2012. According to the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, Listening to Mothers Part 2, a study done in 2012, 75% of women reported using an epidural. Of these 75%, 31% had C-sections. This means that only 25% of women that had their babies in 2012 did it naturally, an all-time low for our country. There are plenty of risks that are associated with epidurals, and we'll go over some of them. Epidurals interfere with labor, causing longer labors, longer recovery time. They can interfere with the bonding between baby and mom, and it increases the risk of postpartum depression. In some cases, it even causes paralyzation from the waist down, meaning you'll never feel your bottom half of your body again. Risks of a C-section include infection. This is because you're getting cut from one side of your abdomen to the next, and you can have a higher chance of blood loss, shock, postpartum depression. Another C-section. Once you have a C-section, it's hard to have a natural birth after because many doctors are not opted to do that. You have trouble bonding with your child, and you have a scar and abdominal pain. Every woman should have a doula. Your chances of a natural childbirth increase by 70% if you hire a doula. My stats, and I've been doing doula work for 2 years, I've helped 17 women have babies. 13 of those were completely natural. I did this not with an epidural or C-section, but with my little doula bag, which I have here. I have lotions, a little monitor that plays natural music, candle lighting, massage techniques, a rebozo that can help aid in relieving pain to the mother. If you have a natural birth, you are empowered, and you are empowering other women. Doulas do a lot. They provide support before, during, and after mother gives birth. They help with breastfeeding. They help you make a birth plan, and they teach you of your rights and responsibilities at the hospital. And they also help with placenta encapsulation. I am a mother of 3. And I had my first 2 children with the epidural. I didn't know what the doctor was telling me when he was speaking induction and epidural. And after 19 hours of labor, I was extremely exhausted. So I went with whatever he said because I thought he was going to help me. After that, my second child, I had an epidural as well because after the first child, it didn't hurt. So with my third and final child, I knew something was missing from those births. So I decided to do my research. And I had a really good friend that was a doula. I ended up hiring a doula. And after a 24-hour-long birth with Pitocin, because they had to induce me, my body wasn't moving along fast enough, I still managed to have my son completely natural. No epidural, no C-section, and it was the most beautiful experience that I have ever had. If I can help other mothers experience that of what I did that day, it is all worth it. That is what encouraged me to become a doula. There's a lot of doula support here in Arizona. A couple of sites that you can look on azdoulas.com or find them on Facebook. There's also a program called South Phoenix Healthy Start, which provides participants with free doula services. Doula Moms on Facebook as well, and Dona International. Thank you very much. And next time you decide to have a child, please take the time to hire a doula.